I grew up in Philadelphia. It was a beautiful town back then. I haven't been very much back then, but it was a beautiful city with parks and rivers and museums and lots of flowers. That really informed my life. I've been a flower girl ever since. I love gardening, I love flowers, but in the April and May, I have to stay indoors and just look at them from out inside. Or I start to sneeze. Achoo! I go every time I see a beautiful daffodil. But mostly it's the trees, actually. The pollen. I went to Pennsylvania Ballet Company school on a scholarship, and I was going to be a little ballerina, but then I started dancing with a woman who had studied with Isadora Duncan's adopted daughter, Irma. And I got into listening to Chopin and dancing with flowing robes, and I just fell in love with it. But I also love music, so I went eventually to Temple University College of Music and got an incredible experience there, singing with the Philadelphia Orchestra and Eugene Ormandy. So many phenomenal pieces, including Penderecki's world premiere of his Ukrainian Suite. And I think that's where I learned to love all the intervals equally much. I remember singing Charles Ives' Harvest Home Chorales, where in the choir, the sopranos and the tenors were singing in one key, and the altos and the basses were singing in another key, and we were all mixed up, and we had to hold our own. It was great ear training. And then I came to New York City. My mother loved big bands, and my big brother played trombone, so I'd been listening to all kinds of jazz. And I started dancing and meeting dancers who wanted to improvise, and I met a bunch of jazz musicians. And we were dancing, and they were playing, and all of a sudden I started singing, and then went back to dancing, and picked up my flute, and started playing, and then went back to dancing, and it was during this period of time that I did a concert, and Joe Lovano was supposed to do the concert with us, but he got a paying gig. So he didn't make it. So one of his friends who had been on the concert with me, up a really rickety staircase on Canal Street, all these funky lofts. It was a lot of fun playing congas and trumpets and guitars. The guitar player took me to Joe's loft, and we just played trio one day. Trio. I was a classical singer at that point. I'd never used a microphone in my life, so I was used to singing to the back of the hall. Well, I had a lot to learn, didn't I? Oh, yes. But I met this guy right here, and I just felt his energy, and I realized that's such a big part of making music, feeling the energy. It's not just the notes, it's loving all of those intervals, the major seconds, the minor seconds, the thirds, the sixths, the sevenths, the fifths, the fourths, the thirds, all of them. They get equal love in my book. Once we started playing together, it was the beginning of a long, long road. And then I took a workshop one day with Sheila Jordan, Jay Clayton, and Jean Lee, all three in the same room. I didn't realize what an incredible moment that would become in my life. And I became really close with all three of them. And they have encouraged me, and my sense of daring and sonic flight, using my voice as an instrument and not always singing with words. So I found my own syllables, as I like to say, and I'm still trying out a few new ones all the time. Little